Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Unorthoblocks. In the last episode, we traded back bases with Jam, and we got this lovely garden in return, for absolutely nothing, in my eyes at least. So, what are we doing today? Well, that's a loaded question, because there's a lot of things we're doing today. First off being, we have to fix that, because firstly, if you'll notice, buildings like these have rims around them on each floor. If you'll notice, this one has absolutely nothing. So we're going to fix that. That's the first thing we're doing today. Another thing we're doing today is this path right here. Because we set this up before we traded bases with Jam. And we still haven't finished it yet. It goes, but then it just stops. And then you've got this, right? And then it goes. And then it just stops. So we're doing that today. And you're like, oh, shotgun, that's probably all of it, right? You only do like 10-minute long episodes, if that. No. You're wrong. We're just getting started. Because now, we've got these. I've set them up in places where I think we need builds. So we're doing a couple of those today. And all of that is one episode. This is gonna suck. So, reason why is because if you'll direct your attention to my base, you'll notice it's lengthwise, and you've got paths that don't have buildings next to them. So we gotta put buildings next to these. Then you're like, oh, but that ends right there, and then there's a path there, so we gotta add something there. And you're like, there's gonna be a path there, so we gotta add something there. And like, oh, that's ugly, we gotta fix that. Oh, that just ends, we gotta fix that too. Oh, that's got a path there, we gotta do that. And there's that, which is just there that we have to do. We have a lot to do today. We're not doing all of it, but we're gonna get done a lot of it. Help me. So I've taken the liberty of the night before of collecting a bunch of resources that I've now used and put into the shulker box. This should be enough for a couple buildings. I'm honestly not sure. Let's clean this up because it's ugly. It's fugly. Me no likey. We gotta put something there. Something. And we also have to do this too. It's manageable. We'll do it later. We don't even talk about what AJ's doing. He's clearly tried to hide himself from me. There's a reason. That's the first thing done. And honestly, it's not bad. It actually makes it look better now because the reason why I added these blue colors is to counteract the red going on with the build, because, you know, opposites are kind of okay sometimes. And it added that contrast that this build didn't have before, that this one had. Like this one, all the builds in my base look amazing. Ish. And the reason why is the contrast. You've got blues, and then you've got reds. And you've got ores that are not flexes in any way, shape, or form. That I truly don't even know how I managed to get. Anyway, back on track. It's just a contrast to the build on it that makes it look better. So that's why we needed that. Now there are some minor issues. And that's this right here. You see, when I built this, I made the design flaw that I'm never going to make ever again. And that is a 2-block gap between buildings. I can't, these are literally touching. Like, it's fine. But when you're standing there, you can't really tell when the roof ends and the other one starts. And that's kind of like, hey. So we're going to ignore that. Another thing we gotta do is this. So I'm gonna slap this down somewhere nearby because these are the builds we're doing next anyway. This has been our home for well over a year now. And the first build that we added to go next to it happened to be this one. And this one. And then we've just slowly drifted over here. And then we slowly drifted back over here. Yet this one has never had, even though it's been our starting house for well over a year now, has not had a build put in on this side. So we're finally doing that. Now, of course, this terrain is not natural. Okay. Some liberties had to be taken from all the way down here from the start of the season. So when you get the world download, guys, feel free to roam around my base and find all the weird details about it. Like this MIP map, or whatever this is. That's on camera, right? Like what? So anyway, I think that's the first time I've seen that. But we're gonna slap that down. We're gonna grab some deep slate and we're gonna make a path. In my hand, I have a shulker box for all the deep slate that we're gonna use. Evidently, there's a lot. I managed to expand the deep slate bit and also make it merge with this. I do have to make this merge a little bit better, but it's okay. So now we've got the path here as well, and it goes up. And I've added the slabs and all that, and then I also slabbed this up because it wasn't slabbed up earlier. So now there's that, and I still have some slabs left to do here and there. Now the bridge. Now, you may be wondering why that line is so flat over there. So, I was scouting this out a couple days ago. There's a ravine right here. Now, it's not a big one, but it's a ravine. Which is just, that's amazing. That's so cool how it's cool. It's very cool, and I like it. Now we gotta get a path over there. We also have to cut down the trees. Then we have to path all the way over to here, which not fun. I'm thinking we might want to go through here. We'll have to tear this down, I think. Yeah, we come around here, and yeah. Oh man, this is from when I was trying to figure out which horse was fastest. But yeah, you can go all the way down here, and I'll bring you there. So that should work. We'll probably forest most of this up. We have to give it to them. I'm gonna talk to Jam because I think this is his. I'm not 100% certain, but I think this is his. Also, why am I stuck here now? So let's get this bridge built up and then we'll figure it out. So the path is now done. I managed to touch this up a bit. I added the wood just to give that a little bit of a variation to it, which I think it looks really nice. Now here's the bridge. I like it. It's not my best, but it definitely is pretty good. Like, I managed to, it's just nice. I like it. And it kind of fits the vibe a bit. The path continues. So now the only thing left to do is to connect up these two. Which we'll save for another episode, because now we're at least going to do a build. And I'm going to do it right here. One of these, or both, who knows? But I gotta put this away, prep all the items for it, and also take a break because it's been a couple hours. So I'm gonna put this away, find something to do. I'll be back, and we're gonna work on this.
One eternity later.
Okay, so we've got the resources. We've got 2 locations for the building set up. So now we're just gonna build it, and this may not go well. We shall see. But we gotta get something in, and without the creative server, I can't test out my builds, so time lapses probably won't happen anymore. Which, I mean, that's fine. It was always bad for viewer retention anyway. But regardless, the builds may not be the best, but they're not going to be the worst because, you know, throughout the year I've been playing on the server, my builds have gotten significantly better, which means we can actually do this, maybe. So have faith, trust your shotgun. This may actually go well for once. And that is all the building's done. Now we just have to put on a roof. Alright, so that's it for the episode. The roofs are on. It looks a little bit weird because the outline of the, I don't know what you call those. Patios? Porches? I don't know. But, anyway, that's it for the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna add some trees in just to make this look better. Some leaves as well. Next episode, we're working here and here. So, thank you all for watching. See you all next time. Shotgun out.